of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven, girl. I just want to love you. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Girl, listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. Girl, let's talk about what your friends told you. That I'm a selfish man, want my cake and eat it too. Maybe in my past, but you changed me now. Now that I've learned the truth, that showed me how. Your love so real, I'd be a fool to play. Yeah, play around on you. I wanna stay with you. Yeah, you should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven, girl. I just want to love.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie Laporte. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizic. And it's Alexander Walker in at the one for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the 5, rolling the paint. We have the first leg of the NBA season break now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. To the wing right side. Porzingis against Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Brunson takes to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Takes it off the glass. Bridges has got 5.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
That's the Rizic in the corner. Daniels. Inside. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for New York. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Here's Alexander Walker. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Now, here's Johnson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
Scoreless here early after the first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's McBride. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team needs might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
I want you, baby, to stay with me. I won't let you down, you'll see, baby.
And the Knicks making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. Second is Dyson Daniels.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Well, having an off guard that facilitates at this level just adds another dimension to your offense, and it makes you that much more difficult to defend.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Shoots over Towns. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense, and then let the game play out. Back to you, Kevin.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Ricochet.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting you know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Both teams will make substitutions. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. And no good. He starts the night missing his first attempt there. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks again can't hit. It's 9 seconds separate the shot clock engagement. And here is Bridges. Nails the baby hook. Bridges has got 7 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Daniel. Johnson outside. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Games I used to play, the girls that didn't last, I know what's on your mind.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Luke Kennard. Johnson is out there with Newell. Then there's Wallace. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Here's Newell, defended by Yabusele. Back to Wallace. Kennard, the pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. And that's good. Luke Kennard for three. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top four generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. I mean, if we're talking traditional point guard, I got to go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph, Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
That it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just want to love you, love you. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this yet. You're my angel. I want you, baby, to stay with me. I won't let you down, you'll see, baby. See. People say they don't know about you. Put it out your mind cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this yet. Listen to what people say. Don't listen to what people say. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. Heard about my past, things I used to do, the games I used to play, the girls that didn't last. I know what's on your mind. Think I'm doing wrong. Can I say what is real? You are the only one. When I'm not around, do you think of me? Or what the jealous ones are claiming me to be? You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just want to love you, love you. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Girl, listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. what your friends told you. That I'm a selfish man, want my cake and eat it too. Maybe in my past, but you changed me now. Now that I've learned the truth, that showed me how. Your love so real, I'd be a fool to play. Yeah. Play around on you, I wanna stay with you. Yeah. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just want to love you, love you. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. You're my angel. I want you, baby, to stay with me. I won't let you down, you'll see, baby. See, people say they don't know about you. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. Don't listen to what people say. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. Heard about my past, things I used to do, the games I used to play, the girls that didn't last. I know what's on your mind. Think I'm doing wrong. Can I say what is real? You are the only one. When I'm not around, do you think of me? Or what the jealous ones are claiming me to be? You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just want to love you, love you. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Girl, listen to what people say. They don't know about this here. Girl, let's talk about what your friends told you. That I'm a selfish man, want my cake and eat it too. Maybe in my past, but you changed me now. Now that I've learned the truth, that showed me how. Your love so real, I'd be a fool to play. Yeah. Play around on you, I wanna stay with you. Yeah. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know, baby, you're my angel. Nothing gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just want to
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to
love you. Don't listen to what people say.
K Sports. We got some NBA action. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
They're going to turn it over.
I won't let you down, you see, baby. See,
They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
put it out your mind, 'cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this yet. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know.
Here's Brunson. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. To the paint. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Ball with a wide open look. Bangs on the trifecta.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball for 3. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
Brunson against Ball. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
Hart outside. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. For the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against Charlotte. Ball against Brunson. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to Miller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball from long range. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns. Brunson's got 8.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah. He can knock 'em.
Put it out your mind, 'cause it's jealousy.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle.
I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told that lie, I kill that bitch. I do what all of them around you scared to do. I'm not. Long as you jugging out here for me, I got it. Bobbing, scheming, looting, hide your bodies. Long as you dream about me, no problem, no problem. I don't got nobody just with you. You, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm the violent, I'm your day one. We ain't have shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits, take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. I'm saying, when I'm with you, how can I snooze and miss the moment? I'm the main one trying. How you blame it on me? You the main one dying. How you threaten leaving? I'm the main one crying. Just trying to be your everything. Main one riding. How you frontin' on me? And I'm the main one trying. How you blame it on me? You the main one lying. How you threaten leaving? I'm the main one crying. I can't lose when I'm with you. I cannot lose and miss the moment. You just do the morning. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I cannot lose and miss the moment. You just too important. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. Na 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 na. I think I know. I can't lose. I think I know. Everything I know. I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told that lie, I kill that bitch. I do what all of them around you scared to do. I'm not. Long as you jugging out here for me, I got it. Bobbing, scheming, looting, hide your bodies. Long as you dream about me, no problem, no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right
Hello and welcome start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Richard Jeff. Well, something that's fun to track every season, Richard. Which players are having a breakout year?
And we usually see it with the younger players, but I especially love seeing it from guys that have been in the league. Normally, it's about finding the right situation.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Williams is out there with Bol. And it's Simmons in at the point.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Thomas. Check by Sexton. Clock at 6. And there's a 3-second violation. Now Simmons to the left side wing. No luck on that one. Here's Wolf. Simmons defending. To the right side. Lets it fly. Traoré can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Sexton misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Crosses over, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And he drops the first. And Bol drops them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Wolf. And stolen by Simmons. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he lobs it up to the rim. Miller can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Traoré for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Wolf. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Sexton. Down low. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bowl. The 9-footer's on the mark. Bowl's got 6.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Pass to Claxton. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. It's Thomas on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Thomas, that's good.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
The Hornets with a lead. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Miller with it. Claxton picks him up and finished off by Bowl.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Toure. High post Claxton. Solid defense from Bowl.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Toure from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Sharps checked in.
Your Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Knipple. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the most proficient long-range shooters in this rookie class. Knipple on top.
He blows you away with his confidence. How many guys come into this league looking that comfortable from distance?
Hornets leading by 8. And here's Sexton. No points yet. Miller a screen on Thomas. Sexton misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Toure. Here's Thomas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Miller a screen on Thomas. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Toure. Now Thomas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bowl.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
And he makes a first. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2.
Miller outside. And that one is hammered home.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Nets trail by 8. Thomas outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Traoré. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Simmons with the block.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Stolen by Sharp. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Wolf. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Miller with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
That one's no good. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Pass to Miller. Now Bull, guarded by Sharp. Bull, no good. Nets trail by 4. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Knipple, guarded by Miller. Here's Knipple. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Rejected by Bull. Here's Miller. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
To the wing on the left. Outside Sharp. Oh, deflected. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Here's Knipple. No good there. Hornets leading by 6. Now here's Miller. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Some changes for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams, and it's Mann in for Ben Simmons. And here's Knipple from the arc. Nails it from 3. Knipple's got 5 now.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Richards, the pass to Miller. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Saraf. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Pass to Richards. Miller, right side. And the shot goes in. 15 points for Brandon Miller.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Saraf. Still without a bucket. Thomas outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Hornets leading by 4. Outside man. Sexton passes to Miller. Over Knipple. And it's Charlotte with another.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
Inside. Thomas, that's good. 14 points for him.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Miller left side. Over Knipple. Miller can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw. Shots of the night. First free throw is good. Council, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Thomas. Charlotte also changes for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Diabate. Miller comes in for Green. And Simmons is subbed in for Goodwin. Here's Wolf. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Thomas. Uses the glass on the layup. Thomas has got 16 points now.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Nick Richards. Miller is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Traoré. Thomas outside. Martin outside. Pass to Traoré. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Wolf. To the inside. And stolen by Williams.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, Once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Thomas outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Traore. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Bowl, he's checked in for Richards. And Brooklyn with possession here. 4-point game.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Outside man. Miller outside. Six to shoot. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Thomas outside. And there's the screen. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's Traore. Simmons defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance here to check out some stats for Brandon Miller.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Knippel's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Sexton's checked in for man. Williams with the screen. Now Miller. He's got 22. The kick out to Williams. Here's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 4 rebounds now.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Thomas, a screen on Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And here's Miller. 24 points for him. Now Bull. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Thomas outside. Here's Traore. Claxton, a screen on Simmons. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Miller outside. Over Knipple. Miller can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Knipple, guarded by Miller. 5 on the clock. Now here's Sharp. Rejected by Bowl. Now the Hornets moving it up. Miller with it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more spare.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Nets trail by 3. We've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with Traore. Nicholas Claxton out there with Knipple. And it's Wolf in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Knipple. Count that one. Knipple's got 9.
And that's a big make for Knipple's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Miller, the pass to Simmons. Now Bull. Pass to Miller. 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Drives to the hoop. And now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. Knipple on top.
And looking at those numbers, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? For a rookie in this league, he's scoring the ball at an efficient clip already.
The Hornets with a lead. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Miller, the pass to Bull. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. And that one misses. And the Nets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bull's got rebound number 8 now. Miller on the wing. He's got 26. Here's the hook. Uses the glass to drop it in. Miller's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Knipple. Guarded by Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Driving in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. To the paint. Here's Knipple. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Miller. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Thomas outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Bold pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Toure. Back to Thomas. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, BA. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. BA, back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Sexton against Thomas. Pass to Wolf. Clock at 6. Over Williams. Here's Sharp. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Sharp's got 6 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's Knipple. It's deflected.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Charlotte leading by 7. Miller outside. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
It's both from the stripe. Nets trail by 9. It's Thomas on the wing. Down low. And stolen by Bold. And it's the Hornets on the break. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
Wow, look at Sexton take off. One of those guards that can fly.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Sharp. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Traore. Pass to Knipple. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Miller. 32 points in the game for him. Bold. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Knipple. Here's the pick. Now here's Sharp. Bull covering. And that one's good. Sharp
is showing off his eye for finding open teammates. Knipple is no selfish rookie.
Simmons, the pass to Miller. Left side Bull. And here's Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Traore. Sharp, a screen on Simmons. Here's Traore. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. No good on the free throw. So the Nets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Green's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 20. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Trey Mann. Also Green out there. Miller is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. Richards, the pass to Miller. To the inside. Stolen by Sharp. Inside. Here's Council. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Miller outside. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Martin. Banked it in off the glass.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Miller outside. And the layup falls. Miller's got 34.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Martin outside. Pass to Saroff. And there's the lob. Now the Hornets moving it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Martin, left side. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Left side man. Pass to Miller. Brooklyn pulls it in. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Outside Sharp. Clock at 4. To the inside. Martin. And Powerful one-handed slam.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Hornets leading by 16. Now Miller. And the layup is good off the glass. Miller's got 38 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Saraf. Green covering. Here's Martin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Bowles checked in. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Martin outside. Claxton passes to Thomas. Back to Claxton. Ball stolen. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Nets trail by 19. It's Thomas on the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is just one of those blow-up nights for Thomas. He has one of these every once in a while.
And here's Miller. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cam Thomas picks one up. That's good for Miller.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
Pass to Toure. Here's Wolf. The deep 3. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas against Miller. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Traore. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bowles got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Miller, the pass to Bol, and finished off by Bol.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Here's Traore. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Claxton. Six on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. Sexton comes in for Green. And Simmons is subbed in for Mann.
Williams, Colin Sexton, Ben Simmons.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Over Traore. Second chance effort. Pass to Bol. Shot clock at 6. Over Claxton. Charlotte, no good that time either. Nets trail by 21. Here's Traore. Simmons defending. Here's Knipple. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton finds Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Miller. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Miller. And here's Bol. He's guarded by Claxton. That's good from Bol on the assist from Miller. Bol's got 26.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Pass to Sexton. Miller outside. And there's the drive. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Nets trail by 20. Here's Traore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Wolf. Puts it up. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Yep, count it. Miller's got 48.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Thomas, a screen on Simmons. Traore for 3. Miller pulls it in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Brooklyn pulls it in.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Claxton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
Free throw good. Claxton. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Bold, the pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Wolf. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Miller, tightly guarded, and there's the rejection.
Yeah, nice defensive instincts on display there from Knipple. Good to see him come away with the block.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
There's a screen by Bull. Now Miller. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Shot from 16. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Thomas. Bucket is good.
And when you think about the future of Knipple, if he can facilitate the rock, that'll take him to another level. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hornets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at New York. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, there's the Hornets, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Cole is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Ball in at the point. And for New York, in at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hart in at the 3. Ball finds Miller. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Ball, the pass to Bowl. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Screen by Bowl. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Bowl.
Does he even have to jump? Bowl is a long guy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Ball a screen on Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Hart outside. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson a screen on Miller. Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
Ball, the pass to Miller. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Rebounded by Hart. Yabusele against Williams. Yabusele kicks to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
Okay, Brunson, a.k.a. JB, showing he's got some bounce, too.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bol very often, but it was on display there.
Here's Yabusele. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Brunson against Ball. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Yabusele hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Miller. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Hart.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Miller. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
Outside Robinson. Clarkson outside. Pass to Yabusele. Hart with a screen on Williams. Yabusele can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball no good. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Brunson over Ball. Brunson no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller against Yabusele. Williams for three, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
I think it's all a matter of focus for Williams, and that time he was completely dialed in.
Here's Clarkson, and the shot goes in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points last game. Bull, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for Bull.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Here's Hart. Off target with his three. Hornets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Miller surveying the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside, ball. Back to Miller. Outside, Sexton. Here's Bull. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The defense getting physical with Bull. Too physical, in fact.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Charlotte, Zawan's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Ball. Pass to Dodgier. Back to McBride. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Green.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
The Knicks leading by 3. Matthews with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miller right side.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out front, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Nick Richards. Miller is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green. And it's Zawan in at the power forward position. Pass to Matthews. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Matthews has got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to McBride. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
He gets it in there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy. Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Here's McBride. Chalk up 2 there. McBride's got his first points of the night.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Salon. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break?
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Williams is checked in for the Hornets. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at San Antonio. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Hornets, they are a team going in the wrong direction. Not playing great here of late. Things have to change going forward.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Simmons passes to Richards. Back to Simmons. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Drains the 3-pointer.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
The kick out to Matthews. Clarkson outside. Pass to Brunson. Now Yabusele inside. Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Miller with a screen on Brunson. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Hukporti. Brunson outside. Lock at 6. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent decision by Brunson, which is more times than not making the right read in the pick and roll action.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Yabusele. Brunson sets a screen for Yabusele. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Miller. Matthews with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
There's the pick. Pass to Hukporty. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Charlotte also making some changes. Bull, he's checked in for Williams. Sexton comes in for Josh Green. And it's Ball in for Ben Simmons. Outside, Sexton. Yep, that one goes.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. It's Matthews on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Back to Matthews. Here's Yabusele. Fires for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Into the lane. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Count it. Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Yabusele a screen on Sexton. And Brunson gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Clarkson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Bull.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson, no good on the free throw. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And Hart has it in the corner. With the step back. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
For New York, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read. And the first half is now in the books. Knicks lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the New York Knicks.
They built this lead by being aggressive and getting to the line. I'm not talking about the cheap stuff either. They're not just jumping into defenders. They're playing old school hard basketball.
Shaq, I'd love to see you jump into a defender to draw the whistle. You'd go to the line, he'd go into the 8th row. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Hart is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Bull can't hit. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Clarkson, and he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got 21 in the game.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
You know, what you like about Miller is that he doesn't leave opportunities out there hanging. I mean, he's a solid all-around player.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And finished off by Yabusele.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Williams. Launches a 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Here's Clarkson. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. All alone, and it's Miller with the jam.
This is what was envisioned when Miller went 2nd overall in the draft, a game where he simply dominates on the offensive end.
Clarkson kicks to Brunson. To the paint, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Brunson really gifted when it comes to orchestrating the offense, always plays at his own pace under control. He's a top-tier passer, too.
Spins. A jump hook. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Pass to Yabusele. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up, and it's Miller with the jam.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The league's long-distance bowlers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Brunson. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Miller dishes the ball. Good work there as it goes. Bull's got 17.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Clarkson against Miller. Steps back. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 23.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Fades and shoots. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
The Knicks leading by 16. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson up top, covered by Miller. They get it again. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Here's Ball, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Hornets trail by 16. Miller right side. Over Hart, nails the 16-footer. And that's now 29 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Yabusele passes to Robinson. Misses from close range. Hornets trail by 15. Miller finds Williams. Back to Miller. The rebound by Yabusele. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Hart outside. Robinson passes to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 5. And Sexton over to help. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. That shot wide open. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Hornets also with a sub. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Hart with a screen on Bol. Down low. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Here's Miller, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And drawing contact is what Miller does best. Versatile in his movements towards the basket. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Now Yabusele. Hart outside to the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean,
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They led by as many as 18 points. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 2.
boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Offensive rebound, Richards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Now Matthews. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Pass to McBride. Shoots over Richards. And the shot no good, a bit short. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Miller.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's McBride, covered by Miller. Brunson outside. Matthews sets a screen for Brunson. No good on the triple.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's McBride, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Williams finds Miller. And yes, it's good. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Got that one up quick. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Yep, that one goes in there. 39 points from Brandon Miller.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Gershon Yabusele. What's the situation there, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It'll go, and the New York leaders get back down to 11. Big bucket there from Miller. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Back to McBride. Over Green. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. $18 feet out. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look, Miller knows he's going to get roughed up inside, so he just prepares for the contact.
That free throw good from Miller.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Miller against Yabusele. Brunson a screen on Miller. Here's Yabusele. And it's off from 3-point range. Hornets trail by 10. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. And here's Brunson. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. New York, no good that time either. Miller dishes to Simmons. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 8th assist in the game.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. Now, we know he doesn't have great range, so the closer to the rim he is, the better.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Driving the lane. Brunson gets to Yabusele. Robinson a screen on Simmons. Yabusele bounce pass. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Charlotte. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Williams comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Colin Sexton in for Green. Hornets trail by 7. Ball finds Miller. Williams a screen on Hart. The kick out to Williams. Over Robinson. Williams can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, Yabusele. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Hawks, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets, trailing here by 8. Ball setting the pick for Miller. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Robinson. Hart with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Brunson with a clean look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half. Hornets trail by 10. Now, here is Miller. The kick out to Williams. Charlotte no good that time either.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Hart, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ball dishes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
And here's Clarkson. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Bol, that's good.
And once Bol gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
New York leading by 8. Clarkson for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Miller penetrating. Ball fired. From 19, that one goes.
He will not think twice about letting it fly if Ball gets a look that he likes.
Yabusele outside, and so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Robinson. Yabusele outside. No good from 3.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Ball. Here's Bol. Outside, Sexton. And that one is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Robinson lays it in off the window.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Hard against Miller. All right, here's Williams. Throws it down. What an assist!
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Williams with the rebound. Hornets trail by 7. Sexton. Now Miller. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Knicks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Brunson against Ball.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Bull. Stolen by Clarkson. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Now Yabusele. Now Robinson. Yabusele outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Clarkson. Robinson down low. He's against Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Charlotte ball.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 9 points. Miller. And the 3 misses. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
So it's New York picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Hart.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler. Let's see the stat sheet here for Scotty Barnes.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Bol out there with Grant Williams, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Raptors, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Down low. And stolen by Bol. From down in the low post, it goes.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Here's Ingram. And they pick up 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
2 on the clock. From deep, Pirtle. Bol grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller against Quickly. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Toronto with the ball. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. And that one good.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Miller outside. Shot from the wing. And the shot is good off the backboard. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Miller, rebound Toronto. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Ball outside. Steps back and shoots. And he nails the jumper.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Ball against Quickly. Right side Barnes. Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Hornets trail by 4. Now Miller. Last time, 45 points for him. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Miller against Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Ball right side. Pass to Bowl. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Bowl. Sinks that one from the post.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity.
The 3 from Barnes. Hurdle controls the rebound and the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Sexton. Miller against Ingram. It's Miller with a drive. Rebounded by Ingram.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Back to Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys too.
First one falls for him. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Quickly, and it's Dick in for Barrett.
And one thing about Scotty Barnes is his team feeds off of his enthusiasm for the game. He keeps everyone engaged. Just a great guy to play with.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. It's stolen. Richards with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the wing, Grady Dick takes the 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
The three from Barnes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Miller. He's got 6. Over Ingram. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Now one on ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate, Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Diabate. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Mann. Miller on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Miller's got 8. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And let's not forget about his defense. Every time you looked up, he was forcing a turnover.
Here's Miller. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Now here's Barnes. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. He shoots, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's Miller with a drive. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Toronto leading by 7. They've got Scotty Barnes. Walter out there with Grady Dick. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Miller on the wing. Fires it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Pass to Dick. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. It's a one-on-one situation, and he lobs it up.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now Barnes. Here's Dick. Here's Abaji. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Miller. Oh, and he misses the wide open layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Pass to Mobo. 3-pointer. Outside Barnes. They set the screen. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Barnes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you, B.A.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, Brandon Miller.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Mobo. Plenty of space. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Salong. Outside Simmons. Miller outside. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
The Raptors with a lead. Walter from outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Dick with a miss. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Miller. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Hornets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Charlotte, they're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover. And of course, there's Toronto, half a game behind.
Right now for Charlotte, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, big time!
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Miller with it. He's got 18. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
That's good for Miller. Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Miller hits them both. And here's Barnes. Give him 8. Pass to Ingram. Outside Dick. Toronto passing it around. Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Miller. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he's been scoring at all three levels for a long time, and he's been an absolute monster here tonight.
Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And here's Ingram outside. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 4th rebound in this one. Miller, the pass to Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Dick. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Hornets. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Miller.
Oh! Wow! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ingram, the pass to Dick. And there's a pick. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Simmons, the pass to Miller. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And now an 8-point Charlotte lead. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. Number 1, Brandon Miller.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
And a small forward demonstrating a team-first mentality, it's contagious. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to put teammates in a position to succeed.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, you see all of that athleticism right there by Ingram. He can be such a force when he catches it that deep.
And a series of injuries for Emmanuel Quickly last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, and we're all hoping that's all behind him now because there is a lot I like about his game. The quickness, the deep shooting, the ability to take you off the dribble. No doubt, Emmanuel Quickly, a guy we have to watch.
An emerging player.
Absolutely.
Quickly against Miller. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Mobo, he's checked in for Barnes. Raptors trail by 7. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. No points so far. Outside Barrett. Stolen by Miller. And it's the Hornets on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 16 points for Brandon Ingram. Here's ball. The kick out to Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Barrett. Oh, Williams with the block. They get it back, and the basket is good.
That's really smart that time. The anticipation by Quickly. He was able to get in there for the offensive board and the conversion.
Miller outside. Pass to Bull. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl. You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bull has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size and skill set. Now, for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Stolen by Miller. By himself. And he dunks it down.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Here's Ingram. He's got 16. Pass to Poeltl. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Poeltl's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Miller against Dick. Now here's Miller. Defense right on him. And that one drops. Miller's got 28.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Now here's Quickly. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Poeltl.
Blocked! You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
Raptors trail by 8. On the wing Quickly. There's the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For the finish! And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
Ingram, the pass to Dick. Miller against Ingram. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ingram's got 18.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Here's Bull. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick from deep. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
To the wing, right side. That's good from Bull on the assist from Miller. Miller's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Raptors trail by 9. Quickly outside. Pass to Ingram. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Miller outside. Bull, a screen on Dick. Miller, the pass to Bull. And he makes it. Bull's got 7 points for the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Dick. Outside Barrett. To the middle. Poeltl with the bucket. Give him 8.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
He got it up. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to...
The previous play is under review. After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It look like he got it off in time.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back after this.
The Hornets, 69.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Toronto Raptors.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from three. That's frosty. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Checking out Toronto, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries me. I'm starting to feel like this team needs a culture change.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 10-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Grant Williams out there with Bol. And it's Ball in at the point. Offensive board, Miller. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Toronto shooting around 53%, a nice number. Barrett passes to Ingram, shoots over Miller. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
LaMelo on the attack. He could do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 14. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Barrett a screen on Miller. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barnes. Jacks up at 3. Tries again. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. For 3, Barrett.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Now Miller. Give him 35. That one goes. Count it. Miller's got 37.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Tries it from 19. And there's Barrett on the assist by Ingram. Barrett's gotten his second bucket.
I like that mid-range game right there. Barrett taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Miller outside. And he's going for the oop here. Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 22 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Miller outside. There's a screen by Bull. Out to the right wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Bull's got 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pirtle finds Ingram. Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Ball. The 3 from Quickly. The Hornets pull it in. Bull's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you guys.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Some room here for Williams. Nails the wide open jumper. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Pass to Miller. It's stolen by Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Both free throws good from Ingram. Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And BA, I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Second, Charlotte.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Hornets with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Sexton finds Miller. Pass to Bull. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Barnes. Williams misses.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Miller with it. 37 points for him. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Quickly. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingram against Miller. To in the cold spell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, a spectacular windmill jam.
No denying the power on that dunk. Here's Ingram. Damn, that one's good. Ingram's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Williams knocks down the 3.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
here's Barnes. 10 points for him. Stolen by Miller. It's a one-on-one situation. And finished off by Bull.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Ingram. A three from Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
And you do have to take Barnes seriously enough from the arc. He trusts his shot from there more and more.
Bull, a screen on Pirtle. Outside Bull. Pulls up. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ingram, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
The first free throw is good.
And honestly, the one thing that's held Brandon Ingram back is health. And at this stage of his career, if he is able to play, he is going to be a huge factor.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barrett. And it's Dick in for Quickly. Charlotte also making some changes. Richards is checked in for Bull. Ben Simmons comes in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Sexton.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Miller, right side. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Raptors trail by 11. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Back to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Now here's Miller. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Richards with a screen. Top of the key. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Richards has got 6.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Shoots over Miller. Brandon Ingram again.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Raptors trail by 11. And Ball's over to help. Pass to Mobo. Now Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Williams is checked in for Ball. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Outside for Green. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Barnes. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Richards. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Kept alive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best lifter. You must have represented this at home.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output. Raptors trail by 11. They've got Dick. He's out there with Walter. And it's Barnes in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Simmons finds Miller. Spins. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dick against Green. Dick with a miss.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Miller goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Miller's got 45 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Barnes goes in. Tipped. Here's Miller, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Williams against Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dick. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bucks, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Walter. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Hornets lead by 14.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Here's Mobo. Soft touch off the glass. Mobo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Pass to Green. Going inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Barnes. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from the wing. Counted. Now here's Simmons. Now Miller. And he he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Barnes with a screen on Miller to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside for Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 8 assists in the game.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Miller outside. Blocked! Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Miller with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
That's good for Miller.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Rebound, Toronto. Here's Abaji. Outside Barnes. Pass to Abaji. Fires for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 11. Miller against Ingram. Now here's Miller. Guarded closely. No good with a layup. Raptors trail by 13. Ingram with the ball. Green picks him up. And it's Ingram off the drive. Barnes no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Dick. Here comes Toronto on the push.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Walter, he's checked in for Abaji. Charlotte also making some changes. Bowl comes in for Simmons, and Sexton subbed in for Green. Oh, connects again!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So it's Toronto now. It's a 14-point game. Outside Dick, down low. Here's Mobo, powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Tries the spin move. Here's Miller. Mobo with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Dick. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Miller with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mobo. Pass to Ingram. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And he knocks down the first one.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. R.J. Barrett comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Dick. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bull a screen on Ingram. Right side Bull. Pirtle with some nice D. Raptors trail by 12. Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Barnes passes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Kicks it to Quickly. This one for three. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Miller. From the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Outside Barrett. Outside Ingram. Up top Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Barrett can't hit. Charlotte leading by 9. Now here's Miller. Pass to Williams. Ball against Ingram. Lets it go from 11. Ball no good. Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Barnes. The Hornets pull it in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Quickly passes to Barrett. He drops it from range.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Here's Miller. Cleared away by Ingram. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Pirtle. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, Pirtle has a beautiful touch around that rim.
Miller, he takes it in, and he powers it down, one-handed.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth. Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Williams with it. Now quickly defending. And they get it back. Now Miller. Beyond the arc. Pirtle rips down the board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And stolen by Bull. Miller against Pirtle. Yet another bucket.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. quickly. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And certainly quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
Miller, and another one.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. He got it!
Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
Miller. Goes again. Oh, blocked by Ingram. Here's Barnes. Outside Ingram, stolen by Miller. Out on his own on the break. And he slams it home.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Barrett a screen on Williams. Now Barrett jacks up a three. Ball with a rebound. Miller outside. He launches. No good. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off. Miller fires. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
fucking black Beetle, cream seats in a Regal, rockin' John Lennon lenses, like to see him spread eagle. Took a bitch to the club and let her party on the table, screaming everybody's famous. Like clockwork, I blow it all and get some more. Get you somebody that can do both. Black Beatles got the bass belly rolling. She thinks she love me, I think she trolling. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Small world, all her friends know me. Young bull living like an old geezer. But release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drops a knee. Came in with two girls, look like strippers in their real clothes. A broke hoe can only point me to a rich hoe. A yellow bitch with green hair, a real widow. Black man, yellow land, red light go. They seen that goo up in them, just came through the side door. There's so much money on